Hi everyone, this is Debbie. I'm back. We normally talk about crocheting, things that we just do in life in general, events that happened to me in the past week or whatever, and just having a good time because I enjoy talking to you and I love crocheting and I like to do show and tell. I have no one else to show and tell. So that's why I started this originally. Now, that's Betsy. She is a kitten and she is a handful. But I finished, I think last week when I talked to you guys, I was working on my tan and black purse. So I finished it. And so it's all done. And I put the feet on them. Whoops, it got all kinds of fuzz on it. That's the problem with the black. But I put 6 feet on them so they won't be sitting on the ground. So I'm anxious to use this. There's plenty of room, that's for sure. It's plenty of room. And I made it out of 5 weight. It was Premier's Chunky. And I just love working with this because it's so smooth. So that's one thing that I worked on. And then I discovered the cutest coasters. I mean, they're probably out all over the internet. Let me see if I can find the designer. So if you want to get it, I would highly recommend them. They're a little confusing, the design, but if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. I can guarantee that. So let's see here. Here it is. Let's see here. Get down to the bottom or to the top. It's basically, you use worsted weight yarn. They said to do 2 strands. I did one with 2 strands. And I thought that was too thick, so I'll show you what. Then I switched to just the 1 strand, and it seems to work better. But here is the pattern. Can you see it? It's kind of crooked. I'm holding it weird, but that's it. But look. How cute are those? There's 22 different coasters in there. And I got it off of Etsy. So it's well worth it. I'm telling you, it was cute and make a great gift. So that alone, if you make all 22 of those, that's a lot. And here's this is, I forgot what they called it. He's the funniest one, and this is the one that I made with 2 strands. Here he is. That's it. And it's supposed to be, when you put it down, it's supposed to kind of be like this, and then when you set your glass on it, it's supposed to pop up and wrap around your glass. Well, mine doesn't do that. And I'm thinking is because it's so thick, but I'm not sure. But look at the eyes. I did the funny little eyes with the little sparkles, but look at that. Is that cute or what? I just really enjoyed making it. All of them the same. The body is the same. It's the heads and the legs. Their feet are all different. So here's the one I did. That was my first one. And this one is just the 1 strand. And to me, it said it was a leopard or something. Certainly doesn't look like a leopard to me. But here he is. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. And he has 4 little legs. And so they're all a little different. And he was easy. He wasn't as much work as the other one was. So he was worth it. But see, again, you push it up in the middle, put your cup down, and it pops up and wraps around it. It's just so cute. I mean, it's, if anything, it's a novelty. Someone could put it on their desk and just have a kick out of it. But it's really cute. Now here's the one I had trouble with. This is the crab. So the instructions for the claws was not good. I mean, it was very confusing. So what I ended up doing, my own thing. Oh, I got to cut these tails off. I haven't done that yet. But the claws, they just, you have to look at the picture because it's a circle, but she doesn't tell you to fold it in half, and she doesn't tell you how to connect it. You have to connect the two. It was not good. So if you are not used to doing something like that, it's going to be confusing for you, because it took me a while to figure it out, because I ended up folding that one in half and this one in half, and then I sewed it closed. And then it doesn't tell you about how to do this part either. It eliminates that part. So you just had to figure out, okay, I'm going to start doing that. And I've never done anything like this, that she glued, everything was glued on, except by the third one, I figured out the last row, I'm going to crochet the legs in instead of gluing them. I mean, it's just, to me, it doesn't look too professional. But I also added an extra row on this one, because with the eyes sitting right in the coaster, I was afraid that when you put your glass down, it was going to be off the edge of it, and so it wasn't quite big enough. So I added an extra row just because of the eyes. And so, and I hot glued the eyes, because she didn't tell you what to do. So I just hot glued the eyes on, and then I had to hot glue this little part here. And I had to do the same thing on these. I hot glued. She had fabric glue, but it wasn't sticking very well. So good old hot glue. So I did it with that, and the same thing. But from now on, I'm going to always crochet in the legs, because I just don't like, it feels unfinished to me. But very cute. It's worth it. Then I had a friend request that I would make the hangers that you put your tea towels on in the kitchen, you know, like you hang it onto your oven door. Well, I made this for her. Whoops. So I had this button, and she likes dogs. So I just crocheted one like this, and then I just sewed the button on so she can take it on and off. And to make it cute, I put the dog on there. So there's all kinds of little novelty type buttons that you can get. So that's what I did. And I'm thinking I might make a couple of these up just for little gifts that I might have to, you might always need a gift for something. Just a little thank you gift, or just because gift. I love giving out gifts, and this would be a good just because it doesn't take that much time, but people like them. And I was thinking that maybe I could find some cute tea towels that has a saying, or I could dig out my embroidery machine and embroider my own cute sayings, but that's time consuming. So I'm not sure, I just haven't got the heart yet to sew much on my machine, because my husband was my encourager when it comes to any of my crafts. He's the one that got me doing crafts, and the machine is wonderful, and I did a lot of embroidery. I did all the tea towels, your pillowcases, you name it, I embroidered. I get my hands on it, I embroidered it. But since he passed away, I just don't have the heart for it right now. And so I decided to start crocheting again, because I I don't know. And that's why I'm YouTubing, because I'd like to do my show and tell. I am doing markets, but right now in Florida, it's getting, the humidity getting too high and too hot, and it's just too hard. I have nobody to help me set up everything, and so I'm going to wait until either maybe October or September. Still pretty warm. It depends on what it looks like, the weather looks like, but for October for sure. So I'm just crocheting just little things because I have a lot of inventory I need to sell. But I'm going to venture out making a vest, and I saw the cutest little wraparound sweater-like thing that Celestial Homebody, that's her website. She's funny. She's got red hair. She's 6 feet tall, and she's a hoot. She does like these videos. They could be 3 hours long, and like she went on a cruise, and she took her camera, and we got to see what she did on her cruise. She's a lot of fun. So I forgot where I was going with that. See what happens when you're getting old? You just get forgetful. So I guess today's going to be a great day. And, one thing. I did Saturday, which I've never done before. All these years, I've done Bible journaling, but I've never have done Bible mapping. If you've done the precept concept, it's pretty much like that, but it's a little bit not as in-depth. But that was an interesting class. I don't know if I would do it or not, because it's very time-consuming. And when you're leading a group, it probably would be good, but then that's all you'd be doing, preparing for your lesson and then doing the mapping. And I just don't have that time. So that was that's what I've been doing, just hanging in there. So next week, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done, but I'm going to try and work on my vest and see. It's just a little loose. It's long. Of course, it's long because, you have to hide all your fluff. And so I'm going to see how much I can get done, and then I will show you. So have a good week. Always remember, we keep looking up. And just have a great week and a safe week. And I will talk to you next week. Bye. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to hit subscribe and a thumbs up, because that helps me on the YouTube things, because I don't do long ones, as you can tell. Like most of the girls do like an hour or more. I'm not sure if you're even interested in what I do crochet-wise. They just turn on their camera and they just crochet and chit-chat. Well, I'm doing it on my phone, and I don't really get to see your comments until I go on to my computer. So if you want me to do longer ones and just crochet and chit-chat with you and show you what I do and how I do it, correctly or incorrectly, that would be nice, but if not, that's okay. So just let me know if you want me to do longer ones, and I will just crochet and show you what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. And then we'll just go from there. So you, again, have a great week. Be safe, and always keep looking up. Bye.